Where would you head for a winter wonderland this year? Europe is so diverse, and when it comes to picking a place to visit at any time of the year, the choices are pretty much infinite, although actually there's a finite amount of places, so technically it's...
Nonetheless, we've tried to narrow down some of 5 of our top Europe destinations for a snowy background.
In no particular order.
Now, this first destination, despite it being so far north, is actually rather milder than we first thought due to the Gulf Stream. But as soon as we saw some pictures of these places, you know, with the snowy mountains, the winter coastline, and also the beautiful lights, we were like, yeah, I want to go there. I don't care how far north it is or how remote it is. Now, due to it being so far north, this place also experiences something called a polar night, whereby 2 months of the year, the sun doesn't even come above the horizon. So you're thrown into complete darkness for 2 whole months. Now, I think this would be pretty cool for us to experience, although I can't imagine it being, you know, very pleasant not having any solar light for 2 months. By the way, have any of you ever experienced a polar night, no matter for how short or how long? Let us know how it's like. Now, despite it being actually quite mild, it does receive pretty heavy snowfall between January and March. And if all the other reasons weren't good enough to visit this place in the first place, the main reason we want to visit Tromsø, Norway, is for the Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. It's one of the best places in the world to see these, and if that's not a good enough reason to want to visit it, I don't know what is.
Our next snowy destination on our bucket list is a place that we have actually driven past already this summer, but we have never actually been. With its already prime destination in the Austrian Alps, I think we can all already imagine that a light dusting of snow will make an already beautiful city look even better. With its so many castles, churches, squares and streets, we will be just so thrilled to just dive in and get lost and enjoy the experience of the city. Now, all the tourist websites are prominently informing all of us that this is in fact the birthplace of Mozart and also the location where The Sound of Music was filmed. However, for us, it is purely the alpine backdrops that Salzburg, Austria provides.
Now, if I were to tell you to think of a snowy destination place in Central Europe, chances are you're going to get the city right off the bat. Or you're going to be driven crazy because you just can't think of it, and I've just told you it's an easy guess. Now, this city is spectacular even without the snow, but throw in a little bit of the white stuff and it fills up your SIM card memory so quickly. It's one of the highest to visit places on our bucket list, and although the snow is, you know, a little bit intermittent and you can't really guess when it's going to come, it's no wonder that Prague in the Czech Republic is one of the most visited cities in Europe, and we want to go and visit it for its architecture, its history, and its postcard perfect pictures.
Our next place is actually a place that not many people think about when it comes to picking a winter destination. However, in actual fact, it's a small Baltic country just south of the coast of Finland. Although small and reserved, it is actually the most and best preserved medieval city in Europe. And when you combine that with heavy snow, little light pollution, and a calm atmosphere, it is no wonder that we find Tallinn, Estonia, an intriguing place to visit this winter for its obscurity and its beauty.
Now, our final destination is one we guarantee 99% of you have not even heard of before. Although the town itself is not very big, the traditional wooden, stone, almost Alp-like buildings are combined with, you know, snow absolutely everywhere during the winter and the snow-capped mountains absolutely everywhere around you makes this place absolutely amazing to visit in the winter, even if you are not actually that interested in skiing or can't ski like me. Although expensive, in Bulgarian terms at least, it is popular with the tourists, and the walks in and amongst not only the small town but the surrounding mountains as well makes this amazing to visit, and Bansko in Bulgaria is one of those places that gives you a very homely feel, which we absolutely love.
Now, we are going to be going to one or more of these places this year, and one of these places we are setting out very soon.
So our flights and accommodation are booked for February, so leave your guesses down in the comments below. And also, what are some of your recommendations for some snowy destinations in Europe?
Subscribe to find out where we're heading, and follow us on all the social medias for you to get live updates of where we're at and what in the world we're doing.
Give this video a thumbs up, live your life to the full, stay awesome, catch you later.